good, y'all? Your boy Maya Marvelous, we back at it again, you feel me? You know, if you here, you know, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe for me, tell me what y'all think, man. I like having debates, I like having conversations, so I just wanted to, go into this video. We obviously talking about, the man, the myth, the legend, Draymond Green. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about Draymond Green. And if you noticed in my little picture, there's a picture of Draymond Green right there with Zach Randolph. Those are probably my top three favorite players ever. So you know what I'm about to say about Draymond. I'm gonna, give my man some credit because a lot of people try to discredit him, and it's kind of crazy. First things first. People say Draymond is overrated, and people say, oh, if you put him with any other team, that he wouldn't be doing what he's doing. And I'm like, would he be winning championships? Maybe not. But would he still be a great player and help a team get better? Of course he would. That ain't no fucking question. Steph Curry is the engine of the Warriors. Draymond Green is the oil. When Draymond is on, he, everything runs smoothly. But when Draymond ain't functioning right, you can see how it affects everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he don't get the credit he deserves, in my opinion. And, these highlights y'all watching, these are the Game 7 highlights of the finals in 2016. The one where Curry didn't do so well and Clay didn't do so well? Guess who would have won finals MVP if the Warriors win this game? Draymond Green. That right there shows you how important Draymond Green is. Because without him, with him getting suspended, it changed everything in that finals. But if Draymond ain't that good, he wouldn't have been such a big factor, would he? Oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of hearing the same old bullshit narratives. No matter what team Draymond goes to, he's a great passer. He's a great rebounder. He's a great defender. He doesn't have an ego. He doesn't care about getting X amount of shots. All Draymond care about is playing hard, playing with heart, and winning. With Draymond, and he's very smart. He makes smart basketball plays. And no matter what team he goes to, those skills he has will transfer. Now, I'm not saying that he's a superstar. I ain't saying that, he's one of the top 10 elite level players in the league. But I will put Draymond on my team any day of the week because of the reasons I just named. And, some people try to discredit his passing, saying he only passes to Steph and Clay and it's easy for him to get assists. First of all, yeah, he does. Yeah, he does have the luxury of passing to Steph and Clay. But, he's not just passing to spot-up shooters. He's passing to guys cutting. He's throwing alley-oops to KD, threw alley-oops to JaVale McGee, threw alley-oops to Andrew Bogut. He hits passes that, you might, you be like, damn, where the fuck that come from? And he's also gonna give you his 100% heart every game from start to finish. That's an emotional player. And I know sometimes his emotions get the better of him. He gets teed up. And, some people view him as dirty, which I think is bullshit. He's definitely not dirty. Everybody focuses on the kick with Steven Adams. Steven Adams, shit was an accident. I don't care what anybody says. If anybody who plays basketball, when you get stripped of the ball, if you're about to shoot the ball and somebody strips you, your legs come up. Why? I don't fucking know. But every time I get stripped when I'm about to go for a layup or a jump shot, my leg goes up. Draymond's leg just happened to hit Steven Adams in the nuts. Wasn't on purpose. Draymond ain't that type of person. He's just a guy who work hard, who brings his lunch pail every day, and he needs more appreciation. I don't care what team you put Draymond on. Whatever team you put Draymond Green on right now will go to the playoffs. Guarantee. Promise you. Well, maybe not the Suns. I don't know about the Suns or the Knicks right now. But pretty much anybody else that's somewhat competent, if you add Draymond to that team, the team gets way better. Some things about Draymond you can't teach. You keep trying to go into the stat. You keep trying to read the stat book and try to judge Draymond. And, that ain't the case. You can't do that. But, you know, regardless of what anybody has to say, you got to just look at his resume that's still building. You know, NBA All-Star, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team, All-Defensive first team, Defensive Player of the Year, most triple-doubles in Warriors history. That's a nice little resume, you know, and you can credit his teammates, and I know he benefits from playing with the Warriors. I ain't naive to that, but Draymond would still be doing Draymond shit no matter where he went. Steve Kerr was just smart enough to understand his value and then kept playing him. Mark Jackson didn't see it, but Steve Kerr unlocked it. And one more thing before I close this video out. People out there need to pick a side, because when people talk about the Warriors, they talk about how they have this all-star lineup. But when you talk about Draymond individually, you call him overrated and say he wouldn't be an all-star anywhere else. So you can't have it both ways, bro. Either Draymond's an all-star or he ain't. You know what I'm saying? Don't say the Warriors got a whole bunch of all-stars, but then break down Draymond individually and say he's not that good. So, you know, y'all got to get that shit together. But you know, if y'all still here, appreciate y'all for watching. You know, tell me what y'all think about Draymond in the comments. You know, like, subscribe, and I got you. Peace.